Alright, what's up guys? I have a brand new deck profile today that I want to show you. It is very, very exciting. I can't believe I sort of came up with this nonsense. And I can't believe it actually somewhat works. But we've got the Crystal Beast Orcust deck profile. I'm doing it on the computer just to make it a lot easier to show all of the combo, show all of the text. It is a lot more consistent than you would ever believe it is. But let's get started. First, we're playing 3 copies of Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. This one, when you normal or special summon it, you can set for directly from the deck. I guess put in the spell and trap card zone a Crystal Beast monster. It can put itself, and it can put Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. So it's kind of crazy. It starts off the 2-card combos that you need to get your whole entire Orcust board. Next, we've got Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. When this card is special summoned from the zone, from the spell or trap card zone, you can special summon every Crystal Beast card from your spell and trap card zone to the field, to your main monster zones. So these two are the only Crystal Beast monsters that we're playing, but we are playing quite a few Crystal Beast cards. They're very good to just drop the 2 monsters you need. And this deck actually plays through the gates. I was playtesting it a couple times earlier, and it plays. I actually had one game where I played through an Ash and an Impermanence just with the Crystal Beast engine, which was kind of insane. Next, we've got 2 copies of Orchestrated Nightmare. We're playing 2 because if you draw 1, if you're only playing it at 1 and you draw 1, it's a nightmare. Literally. But yeah, definitely you want to play at least 2 of these. The last thing you want to do is draw one of these and not be able to do your full combo. We've got 2 copies of Harpor. This one you can banish from your graveyard to special summon an Orcust monster from your deck. You have to. It's easier if you play this at 2. Again, you don't want to draw this. Third, we've got the Orcust Symbol Skeleton. This you don't particularly have to play at 2 or 3 because even if you draw this card, you can always just discard it off of the Nightmare Mermaid. So it's really not that big of a deal. So you discard it off of Nightmare Mermaid, and then it's in the graveyard, and you can do your full combo. You just summon something else with Harpor. It's no big deal. Next, we've got 3 copies of Neospace Connector. It's a 1-card. It's a 1-card Orcust combo at this point. You might as well just play it. Sometimes it's better to have it than not have it. We've got 1 Neospace Dolphin, 1 Neospace Aqua Dolphin. Gets rid of hand traps. Summons it off of Neospace Connector. Very good. We've got the Phantom Knight's Ancient Cloak. Again, you send this with Bardish. And then the Silent Boots, you special summon, and then you link it away. Very good. Then we've got 3 copies of Ash Blossom Joyous Spring. You don't have to play this if you don't want to. It's up to you. But I'd say it helps. It's good against most decks. We've got 4 more Crystal Beast cards. These are Spawn Trap cards now. We've got 3 copies of Crystal Promise. Mandatory 3 of if you're going to play this deck. You summon 1 monster from your Spell and Trap card zone. 1 Crystal Beast monster from your Spawn and Trap card zone to the field. Basically, this card and this card, full Orcust combo together. We've got Crystal Bond. This lets you add a Crystal Beast monster, any Crystal Beast monster, and then place one directly in your Spawn and Trap card zone again. Very, very good. Usually we'll be searching this, setting this. Very good. Again, this card and this card right here, full Orcust combo. Rainbow Bridge searches any crystal card. So any of these crystal cards down here, it searches all of these crystal cards, except for, of course, itself. And it's not once per turn, and I mean, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's not once per turn. It's very, very good. I can't believe they printed something with such simple text, a search card with such simple text. Then we've got Crystal Beacon. Special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck, but you have to have 2 in your zones here, which is fine. It's pretty easy to do, I'd say. Particularly in this deck, you can place them very easily. Again, this card plus this card is usually a full Orcust combo because you search this, you place this, then you normal summon this, place another Sapphire Pegasus, and then you activate this and special summon the Carbuncle, and then summon another Pegasus and summon the Carbuncle. It's kind of crazy. But that's a full Orcust combo right there. And then we've got 3 copies of Call by the Grave. You don't want to get hand trapped, so you might as well have it. You can replace that with Twin Twisters if you want to. 1 Orchestrated Babel, 1 Phantom Knights of Shade Brigadine, 2 Fog Blades, and 1 Orcust Crescendo. That wraps up the main deck. Next, we've got the 2 Dingirsus. I prefer 2. It's a lot easier that way. 1 Time Thief Redoer. This is a level 4. And so is the Crescendo. I'm sorry, the Shade Brigadine. So this is a level 4, and sometimes you'll have extra monsters on the field, so you can throw on a Time Thief Redoer. This is a level 3, and so is Phantom Knights of Breaksword. So, this or this plus this is a Breaksword, and then additionally, this is a level 4, this is a level 4, and, this is a level 3. This is a level 4. This is a level 3. So you got a lot of 3s and 4s. You could easily make a Time Thief Redoer. You got 3 Galatea. Galatea is a mandatory 3. You got to keep running through her just to keep the deck going. We've got 2 copies of Nightmare Mermaid. This is your mandatory combo starter. You want to have 2 just in case the first one gets like not Ghost Ogre, but if the first one, if it gets Ghost Ogre, but additionally, like if something happens to the first one, you want to have 2 more another copy just in case. We've got the Nightmare Cerberus. This is what you go into. You make 2 monsters, then you make this, and then you summon this off of it. But this, I guess, has some utility here and there, but it's not that great. Then we've got the Nightmare Phoenix. This one is the one you want to save for later. Unicorn for removal. Rusty Bardish, again, very good combo extender. And then we've got Boral Sword and Boral Load. These let you OTK the following turn after your opponent creates a just weak board. They can't do anything. Like you interrupt their board. You don't let them summon basically anything. But let me show you the combo cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically, if you draw any 2 of these cards, you can usually do the full Orcust combo. Any 2 of these cards, and remember, this card essentially searches all of these cards, which is kind of crazy. So this card plus this card is a full Orcust combo. This card plus this card is a full Orcust combo. And this card searches every last one of these cards, which is, you think about it, it's kind of broken and nuts. But basically, like, let's say you have the Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, normal summon, set one into the spawn trap card zone directly from the deck, set this, then you can either activate this, summon it, or you can extend your combos with some other ones, but that's one of the easier combos. I guess I'm just going to show you now how this deck actually operates. Alright, so we're going to play against the basic bot just to show you the full Orcust Crystal Beast combo. And we did draw the full combo here. Again, nothing special, just enough. We're going to special summon Carbuncle, activate, summon Carbuncle. Now we have basically the full Orcust combo going from here. Cerberus, Mermaid, activate the effect of Mermaid to discard Neospace Aqua Dolphin, to special summon the Orcust Nightmare. We're going to link away into the Galatea. Next, we're going to activate the effect of Orcust Nightmare, increase this by 400, and we're going to we're going to send to grave the Orcust Harp Horror. We are now going to activate Harp Horror, banish, to special summon the Symbol Skeleton. Now we're going to special summon the Rusty Bardish. We are now going to activate the Symbol Skeleton, special summon Galatea. We're going to activate the effect of Galatea to shuffle back the Orcust Nightmare. To set a spell card, we are probably, just for this combo, just going to set the Orcust Crescendo. This isn't the big extensive one, this is just the, I'm not sure what I'm playing, I'm going to go into the small combo version. We're going to send with Bardish the Cloak, set directly from deck, that, activate, add this to hand, and from here we can just go into the Dingirsu, special summon Dingirsu. Yes, we want to activate the effect of Dingirsu to attach material. Activate a card we chain. Nope. And then we're going to reattach the symbol skeleton, because we only play one of that. And we're going to special summon the Phantom Knight Silent Boots. Go into our second Galatea, right there. And now we're going to activate Boots and get our Fog Blade. And if I had played that a little smarter, we would have had more extensions here. But basically, our end board is Phantom Knight's Rusty Bardish, Galatea. We have the Negate, Omni Negate, with a Spawn Trap card negate, plus monster effects. And then we have 2 monster negates, and then they can't be attacked or attacked. So, you know, pretty good end board off of two Crystal Beast cards, I'd say. He's going to activate the Dark Hole. We're going to activate that. Nope, no response. He's playing some nonsense because it's a computer. Nope. Yeah, sure. Just negate it. Cannot declare an attack. I want to declare an attack, so. And the computer quits. Sometimes the computer quits if it doesn't see an out to the game state. Alright, so we've drawn the full, or we're about to. We're going to go first right here, hopefully, and we've drawn the full Crystal Beast Orcust combo. Again, we only need 2 cards. We have Rainbow Bridge and Crystal Bond, which is really all we need out of this thing. So we're going to go ahead and activate the Rainbow Bridge. We're going to add the Crystal Bond here. We're going to add Sapphire Pegasus. We're going to set the Ruby Carbuncle there. We're going to summon the Pegasus, activate its effect to set a card. We're going to set another Pegasus because, again, for some reason it allows you to use itself. I'm not using Crystal Promise because, again, I want to use just the 2-card combo. We're going to activate Crystal Beacon, special summon Carbuncle right there. And then we're going to activate the other Carbuncle, the Carbuncle that was special summoned to summon the other 2 monsters. We're going to activate the Sapphire Pegasus to set another Carbuncle for later if we really need to. And now we're going to use just 2 monsters, any 2 monsters with different names. Summon the Orcust, the Nightmare Cerberus. And then we're going to, of course, go into the Mermaid, discard a card. And I think we're going to just discard just a pony, most likely, I'm thinking on this, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and discard Sapphire Pegasus, I think, to summon the Orcust Nightmare. We're now going to link these 2 away to special summon the Galatea. And we're going to activate the effect of Nightmare. We're going to boost, just for no reason, the Pegasus to send a Harpor to the graveyard. Then we're going to activate the effect of Harpor in the graveyard to send Symbol Skeleton to the graveyard, or to special summon Symbol Skeleton, my mistake. And I'll link these 2 away into the Homeboy Rusty Bardish. We're going to activate the effect in the graveyard of Symbol Skeleton to bring back Galatea. Now is our chance to activate Galatea because our combo is already so full ahead. Return the Orchestrated Nightmare for next turn and activate or set the Babel directly from deck. Activate Bardish to send Cloak and set Fog Blade right there. So I got our first interruption. We're going to activate the effect of Cloak in the graveyard. And this is the more extensive combo, like I said, so we're going to go ahead and just add the Shade Brigadine. I think it's just quick access to the more extensive combo. I don't want to have to like special summon the other one. So we're going to go into Dingirsu right here, activate the effect of Dingirsu, attach material, add skeleton. Do not activate the effect of Rusty Bardish because then you have to pop one of your own cards. Symbol Skeleton, definitely activate the Babel. We are now going to go ahead and link away I'm going to go ahead and link away the Galatea, the Dingirsu, so I can bring him back later with the skeleton. So remember, I reattached them. Now we're going to set the Shade Brigadine. We're going to activate it immediately, and we're going to special summon the Redoer. And no, we do not want to activate Bardish because it'll pop one of our own cards. So this is a pretty good end board. We can activate cards during their turn, Orcust cards. We can summon Yugioh and then pop some cards. You can, if you want to, send the Time Thief Redoer back to the grave, to the Banish Zone right now by detaching a monster material, and then get cards from him during the standby phase. But I mean, I think I'm just going to leave him just so I can bounce things. And I can always just send a card to the graveyard with, what's his name? With Yugioh. So like I said, I have a trap card. I have a trap card under a Redoer, so I can bounce a card back to the top of their deck, which is really, really cool. And it's a pretty good end board. I have Neospace Connector. I can always summon with Crystal Bond in the graveyard. Like I said, we have immense amount of graveyard setup. Pop a card with Rusty Bardish if we need to. I'm going to go ahead and activate Manual Chaining, and I'm going to end my turn. No, we don't want to activate anything on end phase. We're going to, I think he just drew, so he should be in standby phase. Want to attach a material to Time Thief Redoer. No, we don't want to chain anything. And it's giving me the banish effect, of course. Alright, so this is a little bit of a glitch here. I didn't want to do that, but it made me do that. We're going to go into activate the effect of Galatea, shuffle back a card, set a card. We're going to set Orchestrated Climax, or Crescendo. And then he's going to set a card. He's going to activate a card. No, he's still fine. Now he's just activating draw cards. I can't really do anything about that. He set 2 cards, so I'm going to activate Symbol Skeleton to bring back Yugioh. And I'm going to jeez. Alright, so I clicked the wrong zone, but I should have summoned him in the zone where Bardish points. We're going to send a card to the graveyard. No, we don't want to activate Fogblade. So he missed the timing on Bardish. We messed that up. We sent Thunder of the Ruler, which is a really good card to send. Because he's playing some sort of a stall deck. He's going to activate Trade-In, which he should have just used that card. But alright, no, we don't have anything. He's going to activate Fusion Zone. We're going to activate Time Thief Redoer on end phase to bring himself back. And it was a decent draw, I suppose. I think actually all our targets are gone, so that card's kind of useless. But from here, we're going to go ahead, and I think we're just going to, like I said, this board is full of interruptions. We're playing against some sort of like anti-meta fusion deck right now, so it is not really showcasing all of the things that it can do, but it can, like I said, send cards, bounce cards. It has negates with the Phantom Knight, Fogblade, and now our Crescendo is live. So if they did have any smaller trap cards that they needed to activate, they're sort of disgusting to play through. We also have the Neospace Connector in hand just in case. But we're going to go ahead, and I think we're just going to try to kill him. Yep, he's going to activate that so he can't attack. We're going to activate Orcust Crescendo to negate and banish. We have enough damage on field, but knowing this type of deck, he's probably playing like all of the usual weird suspect cards, like the Battle Fader and like stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and normal summon the Neospace Connector, summon Aqua Dolphin. Nope. Activate the effect of Aqua Dolphin. Probably, like I said, he probably has the right stuff. So I'm gonna activate Aqua Dolphin. Send Crystal Promise. We're going to send that to the graveyard 0 and 0, so they get sent, and he loses 500. Now we are going to go ahead and just go ahead and attack, even though we saw that he can block our attack. And for some reason, he didn't block our attack, which is really strange. So I guess he's going to let the attacks go through. But yeah, like I said, this sets up just the most insane board off of just 2 Crystal Beast cards. So I think that pretty much showcases what this can do. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.